Happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy Wednesday, you all. You know I had to come on here. I got my hair done. I'm looking good, but I have something to talk to the photographers about. So, listen, photographers, we have got to stop this. We've got to stop this. Happy Wednesday, you all. If you are joining me, hello, what's up? Let me know where you are joining me from. Aw, hi. I miss you too, girlie. What's up? Let me know where you're joining me from. Let me know. I would love that. And happy Wednesday. I promised myself in the month of February that I was going to go live each and every Wednesday. And I mean, each and every week. I didn't say a specific day to give myself a lot of, leeway. But I said each week I was going to go live. And y'all, I didn't do it last week. And I felt so bad. So here I am jumping on. Listen, no, you're not in Tulum. Ooh, you showing out in Tulum. I love that for you, friend. That's awesome. I hope you're enjoying your trip, your vacation. I just pulled my earring out. But happy Wednesday, you guys. Happy Wednesday. So listen, I just had to come on here and come on live. You know, I always have things to talk about. Always got things to say. If you are, no way, you moved there? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I need to talk. We need to talk. I need to catch up. It's been so long. I think it's been since our Cuba trip. Anyway, if you're a photographer, let me know. Or anybody, if you're viewing this, let me know where you're viewing it from. I would love that. Let me know where you're viewing it from. We obviously have Tulum, Mexico in the building, which is so cool. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about this subject, about photographers. We have to stop this. So I was having a really good one-on-one coaching call today with one of my Elevate clients. If you are new around here, what's up? My name is Ray Whitney. I am a wedding and portrait photographer, as well as a photography business coach. I have the honor and privilege of coaching some of the best photographers across the United States, across the nation, on how to build sustainable, thriving, profitable businesses that feel really, really, really freaking good to them. And I love it so much. So today, Elevate is my mastermind community of pro photographers where I coach, support, hold accountable, inspire, create community. It's just a really, 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 really special space. And so today I was having a coaching call with one of my clients, and she took me back to a place. Okay. She took me back to a place, and I was like, I got to talk about this on live because I know so many photographers do this so often. So just wanted to say hi, introduce myself. If you are joining us, let me know where you're joining from in the comments. I would love that. I love to talk back to people. So if you ever have a question for me or a question in general, drop it in the chat. I love to talk back to people. It feels good on lives because sometimes you just be on this live just rambling, you know? So photographers, are y'all ready for what I'm about to say? Because obviously this is my opinion, but I think that it is a valid opinion. I think that it matters so much. And photographers, we have to stop this. Are y'all ready for this? I hope y'all are ready for this. And I'm about to say this with so much love, so much care, but I also want to free you from maybe something that's been holding you back. I really want to free you, right? Good to see you, John. Yes. What's BCS? Maybe I'm a little slow, but tell me what BCS is. Good to see you too here. So I'm about to free somebody. Listen, photographers. Yes, she's like, I'm ready, girl. What you about to say? Thank you for that. Ready. We ready. You all have, I'm going to say you all because I've overcome this, and I'll talk a little bit about that. But, okay, Bryan College Station. Yes. Out there in College Station area. Thank you for joining me, John. And I'm hip to the lingo. BCS. I love that. Photographers, we have to stop caring about the opinions of other photographers. I'm going to say that again. We have to stop caring about the opinions of other photographers, right? So many times I see so many photographers that are stuck in their head, stuck in overthinking, stuck in overwhelm, stuck in confusion, stuck in all of these things, worried about what another photographer thinks about what you're doing, you, your business, what you're shooting, how you're shooting, who you're shooting with. Listen. I'm speaking nothing but facts. And I know this because I also went through this. Early on in my years, baby, I cared so deeply about other photographers. It was ridiculous. But we have to stop this. We have to stop it. Hey, Sam, what's up? Listen, so many times photographers are so focused on what other photographers are thinking about them that it is stalling them in taking action in their own business. Now, this is what I have to say to you all. A couple of things. Number one, this point should drive it all the way home. Let me calm down because I posted on my story today like a little short form video content of a long live that I did about 2 weeks ago. And y'all, I was screaming at the camera. First of all, why was I screaming? Why do I be getting so hyped? Like I was literally screaming at the camera. It was ridiculous. So let me calm down. Let me calm down and collect myself. But I'm so passionate about this because let me say, number one, this is the number one reason why you have to stop worried about other photographers. They are not your next paying client. They are not your next paying client. They are not your target audience. They're not buying from you. Friend, the next photographer is not buying from you. So you're stuck worrying about what they think about you, if they see you, what they see you doing, how they see you doing it, whether they're judging you or not. More than anything, you are judging yourself based on what you're producing. And what's happening is that you are comparing yourself to other photographers. This is what I see. And I know this to be true because I'm a coach. I've coached other photographers. I do this. I've been doing this for a really long time now. So I know how we get. And I also went through this. Listen, what happens is that you are so infatuated with other photographers in their business that you don't even show up in your own business. You're scared, you're timid, you're judging yourself, you're overthinking, you're comparing everything that you want to do, you want to say to what other photographers are doing and saying. And you have written it off in your mind to believe that these other photographers that you're so concerned about have it all together. You have told yourself, baby, they have it all together. Everything is going perfect for them. They have a dream life that I wish that I could live what they're doing. I wish I could do what they're doing. And listen, social media is only a small smidgen of the truth of what we all are going through in real life. In real life, social media, we get to curate, cut, make an edit, make a caption. We get to make everything look so good and pretty and perfect and together. And the fact of the matter is that in real life, nobody has it all together. It's just the fact of the matter. It's the truth. And I'm never too big or too on my high horse to say that. Listen, there are days I absolutely struggle. There are days I feel like this work is GHETTO. There are days and clients and situations I find myself in that make me think about, maybe I will go get another job. Maybe I will go get a full-time job, but I'm reminded of this gift. I'm reminded of this life. I'm reminded of this blessing. I'm reminded of my passion. I'm reminded of the freedom, right? Like, so I kind of get off that soap opera kind of quick. You know what I'm saying? But photographers, let me go back. You have to stop worrying about other photographers. It is truly, 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 truly stalling you in your growth. It's stopping you from showing up. It's not helping you in your confidence. It is having you have this piece of judgment towards your business versus what other people are doing. It is stalling you in consistency, right? Yes, reminding me of where we started from. Thank you, girl. We doing it. Listen, we doing it. It is stopping you. So my 3 points, I'm going to give y'all 3 points, and y'all know I had to write this down because I know I'll get on here and start the rambling. But I'm so passionate about this. And baby, I had to gather one of my coaching clients today because you are so worried about other photographers seeing you, other photographers validating you. Oh my God. So that rings a bell with me. I remember early on in my photography business, I just wanted to be seen as a real luxury wedding photographer. I wanted all of the other luxury wedding photographers to see me, to shop me out, to love me, to love up on me, to hype me up, to support me, to do all the things. And I will never forget the time that I met one of my, big other luxury wedding photographer friends. I met him in real life, and he clowned me. Homie clowned me. Now, this was years ago. It's okay. It was a moment. You know what this really made me realize is that, number one, we're all human. And so I put on this facade. I've made up a persona of what I thought this person was going to be, do, say, congratulate me on, see me for, right? I was looking for a level of validation that I never got. And honestly, I was giving way too much power to this person that was never my audience, was never my person, was never the person that I should have been looking for validation from. Okay? So the fact of the matter is that we're all human. We're all flawed. Many of us are just little kids living in adult bodies. Many of us are just trying to figure it out, trying to make it all work, trying to, make $1 out of 15 cents. I mean, hey, you say whatever it is, that's where many of us are, right? And some of us have made more strides than others. Some of us have hit more goals than others. Some of us are more vocal, more out there than others. It's just your own journey. And what irritates me about this the most, period, point blank, is that we're worried about other photographers. They're not your next paid client. They're literally never going to book you. They're literally never going to be the person that's paying you. But they're the person that's stopping you from showing up. They're the person that has you second guessing what you're doing, how you're doing it. They're the person that has you scared to show your face and put your voice out there. They're the person that you're looking for validation from. It's crazy. And the only way I can really honestly speak to this is because I was there, y'all. Listen, the photography industry early on had me in a whole chokehold. Chokehold, right? A whole chokehold. But honestly, it was ridiculous. And the quicker that I realized, number one, they're not my next paying client. And number two, others' opinions who aren't paying me does not matter to me and my business. The quicker I was able to really lean into my voice, lean into my authenticity, lean into showing up for the audience that does pay me, leaning to showing up and putting my offer out there for the people that are interested in what I have going on. Okay? So I had to say it. Listen. When you're so worried about other photographers and what they have going on and their level of validation towards you and your business, number one, it's holding you back from making money. It is stalling your confidence. It's messing up your confidence. You see their page, you see their content, you start to go down a downward spiral, critiquing yourself, wishing you would have, wondering why you didn't. Just the downward negative spiral, the negative self-talk that is not going to lift you up and help you show up, right? So it's holding you back from making money. They are not your next paying client. They're not your next paying client. So if they're not the people that you are trying to talk to and attract next, why are we so concerned with them? And I'm going to say this, and I want to give somebody permission that maybe is watching this live. Mute is a beautiful function. Now, whether it's your friend, it does not matter. You all are because I free myself of this. I don't worry about another photographer unless we friends, unless it's a good kiki, unless I can learn something off of them. They're helping me in some way or I can help them. I love helping photographers. That is my whole job. And so I'm always in y'all's business and in y'all's tea and in the things. Like, that's just what I do. But when I find myself getting so stuck on another photographer's work, page, content, messaging, whatever they're doing in the business, and it is messing up my head, my neck is creating negative self-talk and negative self-belief in me, I have to hit a huge pause button because they are not your next paying client. Right? So many times we find ourselves obsessing about another photographer's page. What I want you to do is obsess about your own page. Obsess about your own work. Obsess about your own business. Blow your mind on what's even possible for you. Right? Like, don't get so wrapped up in what others are doing that it's stopping you from showing up in your business. It is not helpful. So it's holding you back from making money. You're obsessed with another photographer. Make friends, make community. But the moment that you find yourself in comparison or in judgment or in, some negative energy when it comes to another photographer, you have to stop following them. You have to stop engaging with their content. You have to stop being reminded of their work. It's just not going to help you. It's not going to help you. Okay? And at the core of it all, it messes up your confidence. So I had to share this today. I had to get on live and share this because I was having a really great coaching call with a really great photographer. And I think that a lot of our work together is to get her out of her head and into her consistent marketing and building out a consistent marketing ecosystem and really finding her stride in her gifts, in her uniqueness, and in her voice. And yes, it's different. That's a big part of what we are doing when it comes to marketing, especially in 2024, listen, is sharing who you are behind the personal brand, right? And so that might look different. You sharing your story might look different than how I share my story. You may not be a person that's going to hop on live and be like screaming to the photographers and talking and all of that. First of all, if you are not serving photographers, selling to photographers, you don't need to be talking to photographers at all. And I need to say that on this live here because I see a lot of photographers do that. Y'all don't have a service or an offer for a photographer, but baby, you keep talking to them. Stop talking to them. Talk to the people you're trying to attract in your marketing. Listen, I get to talk to photographers because I am a coach for photographers. This is what I do. I be all up in my people's business, okay? I'm all up in their stuff, right? All up in their tea. This is what I do. But if this is not what I would do, best and believe I probably wouldn't be screaming to the mountaintops all these things, strategies, tips, gems for photographers because, again, I'm running a business. Right? And a lot of what I'm doing, I'm just trying to build my authority and I'm trying to increase my visibility and I'm trying to make a connection and I'm trying for you all to connect with my opinion and my voice and who I am and get to know me from behind this phone here, right? Like, imagine what it would be like to work with me. Imagine what it would be like to be in a community with me. And, so I get to talk to photographers because you guys are my people. Right? You all are my people. It's a part of my calling, my gift. But so for some of you photographers, you're talking to photographers in your messaging and you don't got nothing to sell to them. You so concerned about what this other photographer thinks about you. You're looking for a level of validation and they just are not going to give it to you. They're going to let you down every time and it's going to mess up your confidence. And it's going to stall you from showing up in your marketing, showing up in your promotions, showing up in your personal brand, which then is going to not allow you to make the money that you deserve, right? So listen, I told my coaching client today when we had this whole talk, because I was just like, man, like what is keeping you stuck, right? But that's our work together. Sometimes it takes a long time mentally to get someone where I know that they will be. And that's a big part of my work is like the mental hurdles, getting over those mental battles, right? We can talk strategy all day, but if there's something in your mind that's blocking you, that's what we really have to work on. And so I told her, I said, hey, you want to learn how you can really like show up those photographers that you're waiting for validation for, or, really get them to see you in the ways that you really want them to see you. You really want to know how you can do that? And she was like, yeah, how? I'm like, girl, go out here and book these clients. Go out here and work with these people. Go out here and shoot the weddings. Go out here and make magic. Go out here and bust down a whole wedding day like you are the pro that I know you are. Right? Like if you really want to get people talking and seeing you and validating you, that is what you need to do. We are so concerned about another photographer. If they're not helping you build your business, helping you attract more clients, helping you get in front of more people, helping you with your confidence, helping you get over your mental hurdles, if they're not doing that to pour into you so that you can then pour into others and build your business, you do not need to be so engulfed in what they have going on. Inspired by their work? Yes. Tamasha! I was waiting on you, girl. I was like, she gonna be in my DM. We gonna be cutting up in the DM, okay? Inspired by another photographer's work? Yes. Be inspired. Critique the crap out of it. Think about the settings they use. Think about the gear that they use. Think about the lighting that they had. Be inspired. But baby, don't let that stop you. If it goes beyond inspiration, it's not good for you because it's messing up your money. It's holding you back from making more money. Photographers, for the most part, now, unless you're a coach like me, unless you're an educator like me, unless you have an offer for other photographers, for the most part, Other photographers are not your ideal client. You're worried about the wrong thing. You're worried about the wrong thing. You're seeking validation from a source that you may never get validation from. And that's just hindering you in your business. It's messing up your confidence. It's messing up your money. Okay? It's messing up your money, sis, friend, bro, my people. It's messing it up. They are not your next paying client. And when we're thinking about marketing and promotion and sales, we're always thinking about who is our next paid client? Who is perfect for our offer that we have now or coming up, right? And so I had to say this, had to get off my chest because I've been there. I've been there where I was so obsessed about other photographers, looking for validation, looking for them to see me, looking for them to validate me, looking for them to hype me on and support me, cheers me up, and it never happened. But as soon as I came to terms with, man, they're not the next people that's about to pay me, I had to let that go. I had to put my blinders on. So if that means I have to mute somebody, if that means that I have to unfollow somebody, if that means I have to sign off the app, if that means I have to leave the community, if that means I have to leave the group, if that means I have to leave the networking event, whatever I need to do to keep myself in the right energy is what I had to do. Okay? Kanaya, friend, I can't wait to see you next week. You're the only validation I need. Yeah. Listen, you have validation all over from left and right, okay? So I had to say that. That is for someone that is watching this. Stop worrying about the things that are not worried about you. Stop worrying about the things that are not paying you, right? Stop worrying about things that are not helping you be the same, be better than you were today, to show up more confident, show up in your power, show up in your gifts, show up in your uniqueness. That is what we need. That is what we need right now in this world. Okay, that's what we need. Okay, good. She's like, I needed this today. And maybe this whole message was for you, Holly Simone. Okay. So anyway, that is what I wanted to say. Listen, next week I will be at WPPI, which is the Wedding and Portrait Photography International Conference in Vegas. I don't know. This is my 8th year going, and I think my 3rd year speaking. So I'm just so excited. I'm geeked. Listen, I'm a speaker. We're hosting a style shoot. We're doing the things. Baby got her hair done. Don't play with me. I'm coming to represent for my people. I'm coming to see my people, hang out with my people, create with my people, help people get better, stronger, wiser, more confident, more money. Okay. Thank you so much, Ed. Thank you so much. So I'm looking forward to it. Stay tuned for some of that. I was thinking about getting a little handheld mic and having a little fun with that, seeing what kind of content we can create down there, but it's going to be a whole hoot, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. But I have some really, really exciting things that I'll be sharing for photographers. All photographers, no matter who you are, where you are, all the things, I will be sharing a really exciting thing in the next coming days, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, please promise me that you will get in your mind that you worried about photographers is not serving you. It's not helping you make money. It's not helping you attract your next paid client. It's not helping you build your confidence. If you're following a photographer and they're not pouring into you and your business, how to show up, how to be more confident, how to sell, how to market, how to position your personal brand, how to find whatever, don't unfollow me. Because listen, I'm just here to help you. And I never want people to feel any ways. Matter of fact, if I make you feel any ways about your own business, unfollow me, sis. But when you're ready to up level in business, come back, because I got the tea. I got the juice over here, okay? So, but truthfully, they're not your next paying clients, and you're worried about the wrong things, and it's stalling you. It's stalling you. I stayed stalled for so long in my business. I stayed stalled, just waiting on validation, waiting on other photographers to see me, to notice me, to compliment me, to cheer me on, to validate me. Those days are over. I validate myself. And you know what really validates me is the work that I get to do with other photographers. When I get other photographers, when I help them win, when I help them blow their own minds, exceed their goals, when I help them reach 6 figures and beyond, when I help them go full time, when I help them book their highest package, that is the validation that I need. And baby, I'm getting validated over here left and right. And it feels really, really good. So I love other photographers. I really do. Y'all are my people. But the moment that like there's energy that crosses that doesn't match with mine, I will not. I have blinders on. And I really suggest that you all do the same thing too. Okay? Don't let it stop you from making this money out here. Okay? Don't let it stop you from showing up. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. And yeah, go be great. All right? Talk to you later. Bye.